Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of MEW or Matt's Extreme Wrestling, where today we have for you my WWE Summer Slam 2023 results video. Now, the reason why this video is going out so late is I explained it in my predictions video, so if you'd like to, go watch that video. But the reason is, I went to SummerSlam live in person. I went to Ford Field, I went to Detroit, I went through the pay-per-view in person, and oh my god, what an experience it was. If you guys would like a video of me talking about my experience, I mean, I could make a quick one, but if you guys want that, let me know. We could be like a vlog. I took a lot of pictures and stuff like that. It was an experience. Oh my gosh. Just being there with, they said like it was 59,620 some odd people. That was surreal. Like, oh my god. That is something I will never forget. I got to see so many people, you know, compete. I got to see people that I thought I'd never see compete, like Brock Lesnar and then Logan Paul and a few other people. But it was just an experience being there, and I will never forget it. I look forward to going to my next WWE Premium Live event, but that is in the past. This is in the present. We have my results video. Let's see if any of these people that are champions hang on to their championships. We'll see who won, who lost, and there were a lot of surprises, and I can't wait to get into it. So, let's get into my SummerSlam 2023 results. Alright guys, and the first matchup is Logan Paul versus Ricochet, and this was the show opener, and this was really good. This was really, really good. I loved this match. I hate Logan Paul, but he kind of turned me into a believer, and I hate that I'm saying that because I am one of those people that, like, okay, he came from boxing to WWE. The only other person that did that was not, well, yeah, boxing, but not like UFC. Brock Lesnar, Ronda did UFC, but I respect Brock because he did it first. You know, he did the wrestling to MMA, back to wrestling, but Logan Paul, I never really got behind, but he kind of made me into a believer. And I don't know. So, you know, I mean, he could go with Ricochet. And not a lot of people can do that. I mean, Ricochet just moves. He high flies. He does what he does. Logan Paul kept right up with him. So he kind of surprised me. I guess it just took me seeing Logan Paul compete in person to kind of make me believe. But then he lost me at the end of the match. So they had this huge Spanish fly spot to the outside. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. There's their other highlight reel moment. But the end of the match, one of Logan Paul's crew members jumped the barricade. The referee back there was distracted with Ricochet. He handed him the brass knuckles, and he hit Ricochet with the big right hand. Threw the knuckles out of the ring. 1, 2, 3. So Logan Paul, I hate saying this, Logan Paul defeats Ricochet. And you could see the ring announcer, I forget her name, but she did not want to say it. She did not want to say Logan Paul won. But what I'm seeing going around is they didn't want Ricochet to lose cleanly. So maybe they're going to have more matches. That would be pretty cool. I would love to see more matches between these two. But anyway, Logan Paul defeats Ricochet at SummerSlam. Next up, we had the third match in the series. The series ender, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar for their trifecta of matches. Of course, Cody Rhodes defeated Brock Lesnar at Backlash. And Brock Lesnar defeated Cody Rhodes at Night of Champions. So tonight at SummerSlam, we found out who won, and this was a great match. The storytelling was immaculate. It was amazing. Brock Lesnar just testing Cody Rhodes through the whole match, throwing him around the ring. He went to Suplex City, and, you know, he threw him out of the ring several times. Cody Rhodes kept getting back in the ring. You know, Brock Lesnar delivered a huge F5 to the outside of the ring. Oh my gosh, it was incredible. Then, you know, Cody got back in at like 8. Then Brock Lesnar threw Cody out of the ring again. Hit him with an F5 through the announce table. Cody Rhodes got in at 9. Then Cody reversed it, threw Brock into the turnbuckle. Well, not the turnbuckle, but the ring post. And hit Lesnar with steel steps, which I don't know if they went off script there and the referee just didn't want to do a DQ. But I have no idea. But yeah, that happened. And then Cody ripped the turnbuckle pad off again like he did at Backlash in Puerto Rico. And, you know, threw Lesnar into it. He hit chest first. And basically, yeah. Then, you know, then Cody Rhodes hit the triple Cody Rhodes, well, the Cody Cutter, not the Cody Cutter, the Crossroads. Hit the trifecta of that. Brock Lesnar had a horrible wardrobe malfunction. His shorts ripped. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes defeats Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and the end shocked me. Now, apparently this was not a part of what they were supposed to do, so Brock went off script. Apparently, that's what's going around on the internet. You can't always believe what everybody says on the internet, but, you know, it kind of makes sense because Cody Rhodes was shocked. But, you know, Brock Lesnar took the gloves off, Cody took his wrist tape off, and they were like, you know, Brock Lesnar looked like, you know, he was going to kick some serious butt. But then he came in, he shook Cody's hand, they hugged, and yeah, that was your match right there. So yeah, Cody Rhodes defeated Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Incredible. Alright guys, and next up, we only have the referee here, but it is the SummerSlam Slim Jim Battle Royal, and what a match. I mean, there was like nobody that was like lesser talent in this thing. It was all major talent. The only people that got entrances were The Miz, LA Knight, yeah, and AJ Styles as well. MVP came out, and he introduced the supposing real winner, in quotations. Omos came out, and it was a fun match. I mean, we all know what we wanted. We wanted to see our boy LA Knight, yeah, win, and that's exactly what happened. LA Knight throws Sheamus out of the ring. Him and Sheamus were the last two. He throws him out of the ring, and oh my god, the arena exploded. Like, being there to hear almost 60,000 people blow up for LA Knight winning, and to just hear the LA Knight yeah chants, like, oh my god, it was incredible. And you could tell LA Knight, he loved every moment of that. Like, oh my god. But yeah, LA Knight, he won. He really won, and I am so happy. Just give that man the U.S. title. Give LA Knight a championship. Don't mess with Gunther in his reign. Don't do that. Throw him Austin Theory. Throw him the U.S. championship. Strap that rocket to LA Knight and blast him off to the moon. He's got so much fuel that I don't know if they know what to do with it. I mean, he's been winning. You know, he won at the Go Home show to SummerSlam on Friday Night SmackDown. He defeated Sheamus. And then he won the Battle Royal. Just give him that match. Strap the rocket to him and let him go. Let him go. The fans will love it. But, yes, LA Knight wins the Battle Royal. I am so pumped, so happy for that decision. Great job, WWE. Now we go from really good to really crappy. We have Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler, MMA rules. This match sucked. If you can visibly hear "we are bored" chants or "this is boring" chants, you have something wrong. Because I was a part of that group of people that was saying the "we are bored" chants or "this is boring." Because it really was. WWE, what were you thinking? I mean, this could have went so many different ways. Like, you could have did the fight pit. You could have actually put them inside of a steel cage. You could have did so much to make this feel more like an MMA rules match. But just telling us that, having them come out with the padded gloves and everything like that, and have the ref do the whole, like, you know, MMA beginner fight thing, you know, you guys can touch gloves or whatever. Whatever they call it. I don't watch UFC or any of that, but why? Apparently, they cut... Move them two for a minute. Apparently, they cut Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch to have that crappy MMA rules match. Why cut this match to have that crappy match? I would have rather have seen Becky and Trish tear down the show in Detroit than watch that MMA rules match. People were getting up to go to the bathroom. Crap, they caught somebody on TV sleeping. Like, the camera caught somebody sleeping. This is the match I would have rather have seen, but we didn't see it, so we can't call that one. We have to call this dumpster fire of a match. And really nothing happened. Like, it looked like they ended it abruptly because nobody was enjoying it. Shayna locked on the rear neck choke, and yeah, Ronda passed out within 30 seconds. So, yeah, Shayna Baszler defeats Ronda Rousey in the MMA rules match. Get them out of here. Now, moving on from the worst match of the night, legitimately the worst match, to one of the matches that I predicted to steal the show, and it delivered. Oh my god. We have Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Drew McIntyre, and this was a really good match. This was really good, really hard-hitting, really physical. I tell you what, if you have never sat through Drew McIntyre's entrance, like, in person, you feel like you're going to war with somebody. Like you're marching behind somebody going to war with them. That is what his entrance feels like to sit through in person. I have sat through his entrance a few times in person, but being in a big arena like that and just witnessing that, you feel like you're marching behind him, going through the trenches with him. It is like the most surreal thing imaginable. But literally, this match was awesome. Like Drew McIntyre went to, 3-2-1 Claymore. He didn't hit the Claymore. Gunther hit his own version of the Claymore. Drew McIntyre hit his own version of the Last Symphony, 1-2, almost, near fall. And then Gunther did something amazing. So he countered Drew McIntyre, threw him off the top. He did this big splash, then a huge hard lariat, and then hit the Last Symphony, 1, 2, 3, and Gunther retains the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, as he called him. Glad to see that championship getting the respect it deserves. But yeah, Gunther retains. What an amazing match. Alright guys, next up is the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth freaking Rollins defending against Finn Balor, and what a match this was. Seth Rollins came out with the mind games already. He wore the vest that he wore at SummerSlam 2016. And that's what this match was. It was almost a mirror image of SummerSlam 2016. Finn Balor tried to do, the whole move that injured him at SummerSlam that Seth Rollins did to him. He pulled it off a few times. Nothing bad happened, thank goodness. Then Damian Priest came out, and Finn thought that Damian Priest was going to cash in. Damian never cashed in. He kind of acted like it at the end. The rest of Judgment Day kicked in. And then at the end of the day, it was Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase that helped Seth Rollins in the end. Because Damian threw the briefcase in all upset, went to distract the ref. Finn looked like he was going to pick it up. Then Seth hit the curb stomp on Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. And Seth freaking Rollins retains the World Heavyweight Championship. So where do I think we go from here? I couldn't tell you. I feel like he might face one of them, he'll probably face maybe Dominic again or something like that. But I don't think he's done with the Judgment Day, because Damian Priest is Mr. Money in the Bank. So maybe they'll have another match. I highly doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. But at the end of the day, yeah, I enjoyed it. Really good match. But yeah, Seth Rollins retains. Incredible. Alright guys, next up is the WWE Women's Championship match. Asuka defending against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. And what a match this was. Really good, actually. I wasn't a big fan of the women's matches at SummerSlam, but this one shocked me. This one was pretty good. It's, a triple threat match. Women's Championship is on the line. And at the end of the day, you want to know who won? None of these three women. Absolutely none of them. And let me tell you how. So, Bianca gets injured. She gets, thrown out of the ring. I can't really remember. She either lands wrong or gets thrown out of the ring. She tweaks her leg. So she's getting helped out of the arena. She comes back into the ring, continues the match, and then Charlotte locks in the figure eight. Asuka goes, and then she spits the blue goo, the green mists in Charlotte's face, and then Bianca rolls up Charlotte. So, technically, if you want to get technical, Bianca Belair is your new women's champion. That did not happen, though. Because who came out and attacked everybody? So while Bianca was in the ring, you hear Io Sky's music hit. Bang, she takes out Asuka, takes out Charlotte, hands her briefcase to the referee, so now an injured Bianca has to defend the women's championship. She does her across the moonsault, 1, 2, 3. Io Sky wins the WWE Women's Championship, and I was so happy. I wasn't, to be honest, I did kind of want to see somebody else win Miss Money in the Bank. I hated all three options in this match. I really did. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Charlotte, I'm not a fan of Bianca, and I'm not a fan of Asuka. So I really didn't want to see anyone win. So I was happy for this decision. I was so happy that Io came out and cashed in, and she became the new WWE Women's Champion. But yeah, one unexpected twist that I never would have predicted. I never would have called for. If anybody predicted this to happen, good job to you, but I never would have. I never would have. This was a fantastic match. Oh my God, was this good. Alright guys, and next up is your Tribal Combat match. Roman Reigns defending the WWE Undisputed Championship and the right to be called the head of the table against main event Jey Uso. Good match. Really, really good match. I loved this match. I thought it was good. There were so many great spots. We all at the arena chimed in and said we want tables. Jey Uso delivered. We got tables. We got a whole bunch of tables. There was like 4 table spots. It was great. 2 of them were one of them was the announce table, and the other one was a table for the production crew. But other than that, it was really great. Solo Sikoa got involved, as we all knew he would. Roman Reigns' arm got busted open, so he was bleeding from his arm. And yeah, there was a miscommunication with Roman and Solo. Jey pulled Solo. Roman speared Solo. That angered Solo. So Solo looked like he was going to turn on Roman, but then Jey speared Roman through the barricade. And then in the ring, Jey hit the spear, hit the Uso splash. 1, 2, a masked, hoodied figure pulls Jey out of the ring. Who might it be? Who might it be? It was none other than Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso pulled Jey out of the ring, super kicked him, threw him back to the Lion's Den. Roman speared Jey through a table in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retains not only the right to be called the head of the table, but he also retains the undisputed WWE Championship, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And Jimmy leaves. So I think at Payback, we're going to see Jimmy versus Jey in the Dream Match. But a lot of people online are confused on why Jimmy did what he did. And I've seen people discuss this online on why he did what he did, and I agree. See, Jimmy got injured. Jimmy was jealous because Roman said that Jimmy was jealous. Jimmy turned on Roman to begin with. Jey just sided with his brother. And when Jimmy got hurt and Jey pursued this, it probably angered Jimmy that Jey wanted to reach higher heights than anybody else and get that right to be the head of the table and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. So that probably angered Jey. Well, Jimmy, I get them confused, my God. But yeah, at the end of the day, that happened, and yeah. But yeah, that was your show. I mean, what an amazing experience to go there live and to witness this all in person. I took dozens of pictures, and it was just so much fun to be there. Like, I loved it, and I want to do it again. But yeah, that is your predictions video. Every match was good, except for one. One match sucked. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below, and consider subscribing to the channel. With turning on the notification bell so you guys never miss an upload here on the channel. Go follow my Instagram. We are going to continue regular reviews after this. So there will be 2 videos going up every week for reviews and everything like that. The predictions, the results, the reviews. Everything's coming back, so stay tuned to that. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see everybody in the very next review. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and peace!